is Engineer Mweze Fidelis Kings, the Honorable Commissioner for Infrastructural Development for Concession Ebonyi State. The story so far has been so good with us here in Ebonyi State. His Excellency Engineer David Mweze Umani, a fellow of Nigerian Society of Engineers, Governor of Ebonyi State of Nigeria, the infrastructural giant, has made our work easy in Ebonyi State. We all know that before this period, Ebonyi State used to be called dust of the nation, but today it is actually the envy of the nation, because almost all the roads within the state have been either dualized, concreted, or asphalted. Almost all, still for some few roads within the hinterland. From 2015 to date, the governor has been able to do wonderfully well within the state of Ebonyi. The roads within the capital city are wearing new looks. Before now, if you wash your vehicle from one street to the other, you need to visit a car wash again for washing. But today's the story is different. You can drive your vehicle for 1 week, 2 weeks without visiting a car wash. All the streets within Abakaliki capital city has all been either concreted or asphalted. So the governor has done wonderfully well between 2015 that he assumed office as the governor of Ebonyi State to this year 2021. Over 500 kilometers of roads within the capital city and its environs have all been either concreted or asphalted. So I will give glory to that. Assumption of office, he quickly moved into action, commenced the asphalting of the Gunning Road, New Market Road, the old Ugoja Road, and so many other streets. Divided the city, the capital city, into 14 discos, and awarded the contract to different contractors, and that helped us to move with speed. And within the first 10 years, we'll be able to complete all these roads within the capital city. And moved into the local government. The first phase of the local government construction of roads was we engaged 15 kilometers in all the roads, concreted all these roads, concrete pavement, 15 kilometers, and that was the first phase. And second phase, we took 20 kilometers in all the local government. All these roads are there for us to see. For example, the top of the road is 23.7 kilometers fully concreted. The Ishekodumoke road is 25 kilometers in local government. The hilltop is an easy local government. In the Abakaliki local government, we did 2 roads there. One is 9 kilometers, one is 6 kilometers, the first tenure. And in Ohuku local government, we did 14.5 kilometers Kalago road to the Egedegede. And in Ohuku road, in Ohuku local government, we did the Zambo from road, which is about 30 kilometers. A section of that road is on concrete, and a section on asphalt pavement is on bridges along that road. And equally, in the Ishelu, we did 4 different bridges. One is 3-span, one is 4-span, and single spans. We equally dualize the section of Abakaliki Enugu Road, the first tenure, and now we are dualizing the rest of the road, trying to link the capital city to our boundary with Enugu State. It's a distance of about 60 kilometers. Over 65% of this road has been completed with 3 number flyovers within that corridor. One is at the Presco Junction. Is a 670-meter flyover bridge, towing flyover bridge, and one at the Zambo Junction, which is a 7-span bridge within the retaining wall on both sides of about 300 meters, fully completed and put to use. And the one that we are completing this month, before 30th of May, which is the Kalago flyover bridge, is a 20-span bridge. double twin bridge, fully completed, and the parapets and paintings are ongoing. This includes the ancillary works within the flyover bridge. The pipe passes, fully completed. The essence is to make sure that commuters along this corridor have ease of life. You recall that along that road, because the federal government road and the single lane often will have accidents here, but with this dualization, I think accidents have been reduced to barest minimum, and the people are happy, praising the governor for this ingenuity in construction. This is actually what the people need. Some may say it is a federal government road, but we don't have federal government road, federal citizens, but we have the state citizens, and that's why the governor is not waiting for federal government. Has taken it upon himself to do this road and make the people happy. You equally note that before now, traveling from Afikpo, which is southern part of Ebonyi, to the north, traversing through the central, used to be used to take about 4 to 5 hours. Commuters spend 4 to 5 hours in a distance of 66 kilometers. And His Excellency, engaged the construction of that road. It was one of the worst roads that we had in this state, abandoned by the federal government, and that road is fully put to order now. Stem base of 300 thickness, asphalt of 2 ply, and a concrete shoulder, fully engaged, and the people are happy. Equally constructed the Oneke Oshiru Obiozara road, which is 28.5 kilometers, fully completed, on concrete pavement. And the Abomege Okao Ugulengo Okposi road is a federal government road from our boundary with Cross River to Okposi and Ohozo. It's 32 kilometers, fully completed by the government of Ebonyi State, with a 6-span bridge across the Ebonyi River, fully completed. And they equally engaged the construction of Amasere Okposi Uguru Road, a distance of 23.7 kilometers. That job is fully completed, and the people in that area, they are happy, and they equally engaged the construction of the Amasere Eda Road to our boundary with Abia State. That job is fully completed. It's a federal government road, but it's done by the state government. And in Ivo local government, we did the Akeze Nzerem Ishagi Road. I think it's about 14.3 kilometers, fully completed by the state government on concrete pavement, and a 7-span bridge across the river is done. Quite many jobs done by this government in Afikpo South, in the whole of Afikpo North local government. All the internal roads within Afikpo has all been completed by His Excellency the Governor, and dualized Afikpo Amasere Road, fully dualized, and they will, by the grace of God, before the close of this government by 2023, His Excellency will commence the dualization of Amasere to our boundary with Abia, and then Ivo local government through axis. So that will be done, just as we are doing the dualization of Abakaliki Enugu Road. And so many bridges. I forgot to tell you that they were equally constructed another bridge, overhead bridge, to ease congestion within Abomege area. So when we are doing the Abomege Bulangu Okposi Road, the Abomege is now a big town, and that's area by that bridge constructed by His Excellency there, the trailers now navigate very well within that area. So accidents have been reduced to its barest minimal within that location. And His Excellency is probably doing a flyover bridge within Amasai Junction because of the heavy trucks that carry chippings and its Okada and other and pedestrians within that location. So that bridge will be completed before the end of this year. And two twin bridges constructed within Ubu, one within the medical school and one in Fuku. I think between 2015 and date, His Excellency has been able to construct twin number bridges numbering 9 and single lane bridge 2 within the state, and so many other bridges across Ebonyi River and different rivers within Ebonyi State. And the people are happy with this construction giant called David Mozumai. And the shopping mall is, I think, the biggest shopping mall in Africa and the most beautiful, spacious shopping mall ever constructed in the history of Africa, that will be put to use from the month of June. People have commenced payments, Silverbird, and many other great companies has made payments to the coffers of the point. That will be put to use before the end of June. And the Ecumenical Center, the worship center built for God by His Excellency, the biggest ecumenical center in Nigeria today, is built in Ebonyi State. And then the light tunnel built within Akanigam Junction. This light tunnel, is the most beautiful tunnel ever built anywhere. And then we have commenced the construction of an international airport. This international airport, we promised Ebonians, will be completed within 3 years. We have commenced next year, 2022. We'll commence flight from that international airport. It will be commissioned and put to use. This is our promise. We have never felt God is on our side. The job at the international airport is wonderful. It will be the best international airport built in Nigeria. The runway is about 4.1, the width of 75, and the stone base is 30 cm thickness. The runway, the concrete is 40 cm thickness. It is a concrete runway. It's not an asphaltic runway. The aprons are ongoing. The job is about 60% completed, and we believe God that between now and June next year, a year now, that job will be commissioned. The terminal building is the biggest terminal building within Nigeria. It's more than that of Abuja and the Lagos put together. And I think job work on that terminal building is about 50% done. Quite a number of things, and we are optimistic that His Excellency will complete all the ongoing projects within the state before he bows out COP 2023. He has done wonderfully well. He's a man trusted by the people. He's a man that God backs in all that he does. And he's a man that the Ebonians will be donating to Nigeria COP 2023 to replicate what he has done in Ebonyi State in Nigeria. This is a man to watch, and a man that Nigeria needs at this critical time, a time that we have security challenges, a time that the infrastructure in the country is dilapidating, a time that we need selfless leaders and not leaders, a time that we need an engineer at the helm of affairs to move the country forward, a time that we need a man sent by God. His Excellency, very grateful to you.